Grandmaster Anish Giri has just finished his game in a draw against Pental Harikrishna. Anish, welcome back. Was 23 Queen takes F3 a case of clear inspiration and desire to play a remarkable game, or did you think it was an objectively right decision?
Well, I think the queen sacrifices do very well on YouTube, so I decided to do it mainly for that. But on a serious note, I think it was a very clean way to equalize. I think maybe there are other ways as well, but it was like the cleanest way I saw to equalize, to be honest. So I thought it was also like the best move, though hard to imagine that giving queen for just 2 pieces is the best move, but I just thought really it's the best move. And then actually I didn't expect him to take it. I thought he would also regain the knight, and then it would be very, very drawish, and to be drawn, I thought, on the spot. I thought that once he picks up the queen, I thought only black can be better, but it's not that black can be better, it's that like I'm extremely safe. So I have fortress anyhow, and I have like 2 extra pawns. But still, I think to play for a win, maybe it's not enough. So I think it's a case of like black having a very comfortable draw. But yeah, I didn't see how to put pressure though, because okay, sometimes to like in these positions to draw, I might even not need a bishop. Like you have these positions where like a rook against the queen and the pawn, 1 pawn each, and it's a fortress. But at the same time, to actually play it for a win, I need like a lot of things to happen. I need my a pawn to be pushed to a3, and I need to unpin my rooks. And just wasn't the time to do everything. But okay, the queen sack definitely worked out.
And when it comes to queen sacrifices, do you think it's a case of psychology or just a good move which you believe in?
Well, in general, usually queen sacks are also good psychologically, though it depends. There are some players who handle queens very well. I recall, for example, a few games of Mamedyarov where he was with the queen against pieces and did very well. It depends on the position, but sometimes where the pieces are uncoordinated, one queen can do some damage because it shifts quickly. And also in bullet, it's very good to have a queen because you can just keep the mouse on the queen and just keep moving the queen, and other player has to just choose every time a different piece, and it takes a lot of time. So I once flagged the guy. I was like down a piece or 2 from the opening because of some wrong pre-moves, and then at some point I won a queen for like 2 rooks or something, which is, so basically he had like 2 rooks, a couple of pieces for the queen, which is like insane. But still I had that queen, so I kept moving that queen around, and finally in his time trouble I collected all of his pieces. So yeah, for bullet maybe queen sacks are not so good, but otherwise pretty good.
And speaking of pre-moves, remember first time you played over the board after the lockdown, did you have that kind of weird feeling where you wanted to pre-move on the offline chess?
No, that didn't occur to me, to be honest. Also, I haven't played, I played like 700 games during that year, but not as many bullet games as some other people like you have. I mean, I played my fair share of bullet games, be 1,000 or so, but you have to look, some players, they play like over 100 games a day, and well, you can do the math, they play every day. At some point it's tens of thousands of games. So yeah, I was not that extreme.
Sportsmen in general, athletes and chess players as well are sometimes very special people when it comes to character, especially after, let's say, difficult games, and can react in some weird way. Do you have, on the other side, some players who you're particularly inspired from on the moral point of view?
You mean those who behave well, or?
Yeah, that you take the inspiration
in chess
from.
Or
in chess, yeah.
In chess.
Like you think they are like the best sportsmen, morally?
Well, I think these are 2 different things. To sort of be good morally, to have your sort of values sort of clear and not be swayed by some nonsense that other people say, because that's important. But besides that, there's also the emotional aspect. So I know some people who I do think they are really good people, but when they lose, they just lose sense of reality. Like they just cannot control the emotion. So, and I don't think that emotion, I don't think that the way a person behaves when he has an emotional meltdown is reflecting of the person, though it's hard to say. In any case, I don't think I need to take an example there. I think I'm handling myself very well. I think I'm not reacting emotionally, and I think I have fine moral values as well, so I don't think I behave badly. Sometimes in pursuit of a joke, I maybe slightly overdo it, but very slightly, and I think, yeah, by now it's pretty much within, and I try to also pick my targets well and know who I can troll, who I cannot troll. So I think it's going fine now. And there are some, there are many people who react well after unfortunate games. For example, Maxim comes to mind. Maxim keeps his head quite cool. And yeah, probably many others, to be honest. But you've got some people, yeah, who can't stand losing.
And just out of curiosity, on the other side of the medal, are there people who you would never shake a hand to, and obviously you didn't have to say the names, but among professional chess players?
No, I don't think so. I think the way it goes, soon I'll be instructed not to shake certain hands, but from myself, it's hard for me to imagine what... I can imagine in theory that person does something really bad to me, but in reality, in practice, like I don't think that it will ever happen. That yeah, I can imagine, yeah, if let's say somebody did something outrageous, that I'm not going to shake his hand, maybe, but
yeah, obviously.
It has to be something personal to me as well.
Okay, so it's not just about the person being towards the community.
Toxic, you mean?
Yeah.
Any toxic people? No, it's yeah.
Gossiping.
I also, it's all relative. Like being toxic to someone, like often people have their reasons, even though the reasons are bad. Some people, they think they're doing a good thing when they're doing a bad thing, and it's very hard to differentiate. How much a person is responsible for his actions. But yeah, I don't think. No, I can't think of any right now.
Thank you so much, Anish,
Thank you.
and good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.